right here with?
You're right here with Jmoney.
Jmoney?
Yeah.
Gotcha. And that's J and then Money, Money?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Why they call you Jmoney?
I named myself that because there were so many my friends that like 3 other J's, you know what I mean? So I had to name myself something different, or add something to that J.
Yeah.
So I said, I want to be able to get money. So that's why I name myself Jmoney, because when they say my name, they gotta say money. So I wanted to have money, like how people, like how they get it, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because they're always saying, money, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like manifestation?
Kind of like that, you know what I mean? So that's why I said, that's why I wanted to add the money part to it, you know what I mean?
Okay, yeah.
Because I didn't have money, but I wanted to get it. So that's why I said, I'm gonna name myself Jmoney, so I could eventually, you know what I mean?
Okay, yeah, I fuck with it. That's cool. That's cool, man. Okay, so, how old are you, Jmoney?
I'm 26, you know what I mean?
26, man. You young, man.
Yeah, I'm still, I'm still in the younger stage, you know what I mean?
Gotcha.
But I'm getting to the 30s already, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm getting old already.
Hey, how that make you feel, bro? Like, just getting older.
Getting older. I mean, it feels good, but at the same time, I'd rather be young. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I'd rather be young because I'd rather be playing in the sand and playing soccer and all that stuff. It's not the same as it was when I was younger. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir, man.
When I was younger, it was at a different time, so it was more kids outside, more. It was less technology, so people wasn't on the phone and all that. You know what I mean?
Yep.
People were more, I'm gonna go to the neighbor house. You know what I mean? It was more, it was like people were more, how do you say it, like a line or coming close to each other.
Like a community?
Yeah, it was like everybody was more closer, I feel like. And then when the phones started coming around, it was like everybody would be at the house, you know what I mean?
Right.
Because it's too dangerous outside. I got the tablet, just use the tablet or something, you know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, most definitely. Times have changed.
Yeah.
So Jmoney, man, what you doing out here?
Right now, I'm just trying to just find a place where I can lay my head. I want to get some rest so I could, when I go through my morning, I'll be having enough energy to keep on walking and if I gotta go far, I'll be able to make it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Without stopping, I mean, because I'll be able to have that, I have my resting, so I have a little bit more, my mind would be more wanting to get there, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If I don't have my sleep, it's like, oh shit. I'd be slowing down. I slow down. Yeah. But I don't want to slow down because it's already a lot going on, so I have to kind of catch up, you know what I mean? So I gotta remember where I was at to go from there, you know what I mean? Not forget about it and be like, oh shit, I forgot about that. I was supposed to do that, but I forgot about it, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It keeps me on track, you know what I mean?
I got you. Free. So, what's like your living circumstances?
Right now, I'm homeless. I'm just out here because I came out here to like stay away from drugs, but it's like I came to a rehab place, but it was like it didn't work out. I didn't like it, so I ended up going to another city. But I came here to Bakersfield. But I went to Shafter. I was in LA. They took me to Shafter, and then Shafter, Bakersfield was the closest place to Shafter. You know what I mean? So that's how I ended up right here. You know what I mean?
Are you clean? Are you currently using?
Oh yeah, I still use crystal. You know what I mean?
Okay.
To stay awake, because sometimes I gotta stay awake to be aware of what's going on around me, you know what I mean? Sometimes it's so much that I have to use it to be able to stay awake, you know what I mean?
Gotcha.
And being out here homeless is like, from Las Vegas to here it's a whole nother...
So you from Vegas?
Yeah.
Damn, all the way here in Baco.
It's a whole nother level, you know what I mean? Right here in Bakersfield.
Yeah.
So Las Vegas is a little bit more, you know what I mean? But right here, it's like, I don't think you want to be homeless over here.
Yeah, but Bakersfield is pretty grimy.
I'm saying though,
And
you know what I'm saying?
the fentanyl epidemic, like, it ain't any better over here.
Yeah. I'd rather be over there than here because at least I know people over there.
Yeah.
Over here, it's like, oh man, it's every day I'm gotta deal with people like, you know what I mean? Talk about me like, oh, if I was like another, you know what I mean? If I was like whatever they say, you know what I mean? Like, oh no, it's because they don't know about it yet, you know what I mean?
I got you. So Jmoney, is there any like steps you taking to like get into like another rehab, try to like apply for housing?
I'm doing it without actually going to the rehab. It's like something that has to do with like building myself, like being able to handle like being homeless. I can do it, you know what I mean? But it's like I gotta have certain things to make it better, you know what I mean? Like money, I gotta have some type of revenue coming in or something, you know what I mean? Because stealing and all that, I already know that's not what I want to do, you know what I mean? I'd rather get a job than have to steal, you know?
Yeah.
If I just want to like buy myself some food every now and then and, you know, just to survive, you know, I don't want like, you know what I mean, be stealing like people's stuff that I don't really need it, but I can sell it, you know what I mean? But I don't need it at the time, so I feel like in my head sometimes I just take stuff, but I know it's wrong, but I just do it because I'm homeless and I don't have no other way. Some people be asking me, oh, hey, you give me this, and I find it, but I had to steal it from somebody else that was homeless too, though, you know what I mean? But that's all they have, though, you know what I mean? That's how I feel bad because it's like that's low for me, you know what I mean?
How long you been in Bakersfield?
Probably like a month.
Damn, 1 month?
Yeah, a month.
Damn, and since like being down here, like,
I'm surprised I'm still here. I'm gonna say that.
What's like, is there anything like crazy you seen out here yet?
I mean, it's Bakersfield, you feel me?
Yeah.
Welcome to the field. That's what they tell me.
Yeah.
Well, you're in the field, or what happens in the field? I mean, people fight in the field and stuff, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
People are serious. People are serious out here. You know what I mean? They don't play around on nothing, you know what I mean? If they say that, you know what I mean, then that's what it's gonna be. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
Like a lot of times people get stuff misunderstood. You know what I mean? But right here they'll get you right here in Bakersfield. If you need that to somebody to wake you up, they'll slap you up right here. You know what I mean? Real quick. Hey. Sometimes, you know, since it's me, they give me a warning, you know what I mean? But I know in a lot of situations, it would have been bad, you know what I mean? If it wasn't me, like the person that I am, you know what I mean?
Gotcha.
I think I would have got beat up or something like that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If it was somebody else with a different, like, approach, you know what I mean? When they come up to you, I'm like, oh, what's going on? Oh, you know what I mean? But somebody else, oh, you know, they'll handle it a little bit different. If that person would have handled some of these situations, it would have been left, you know what I mean? In that situation, you don't want to be there because they have you surrounded in an area that that they know, you know what I mean? But you don't know it, you're just barely going, like trying to find out, curious and walking around an area that's abandoned, right? So I'm walking around this building and stuff, and I go inside. And you know, people were in there. I didn't know that though. You know what I mean? And then out of all, you know what I mean? But since I gave them that approach, like, oh, I didn't know I could, you know what I mean? Oh, I thought this was empty, you know, my bad. You know, I talked it out with them, and then they let me get up out of there. You know what I mean? They said, all right, you know, you gotta go though. You know what I mean? It's not a good time right now. You can go.
Yeah, they'll tell you to fuck off immediately.
but they told me in a good way, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Just because of the way that I express myself, I was like, oh, you know, I didn't know any better, my bad.
Mm-hmm.
But they probably knew that, you know what I mean?
Yeah. You got any like family, like loved ones that like that can assist you, or are you all on your own?
I have family, but I don't think they're able to reach me right now. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I think they're. I don't have their phone number right now, so I can't call them. But
Well, just in case they ever come across this video, you want to like give them a shout out?
oh yeah, you know, if you know you see this video, you know, I'm over here in Bakersfield. You know, try to reach me. I actually need some help. I need some help to get a ticket so I can go back over there to Las Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to be right here in Bakersfield, you know what I mean? Every day is getting worse, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Every day it's like, you know, it's kind of scary, you know what I mean? It's like if I was in a scary movie, you know, sometimes I'd be like, oh shit.
Gotcha.
Did that happen right there, or am I just hallucinating?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But that's why I want to get up out of here before anything else happens to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I already messed up, so like I don't need to make it to where I'm messing up all the way. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
With on that type of note. You know what I mean? I'd rather just go back and make it right with wherever I left off over there.
Mm-hmm.
Make it right with the people that I had a misunderstanding with, you know what I mean? Get a clear, how do you say this? Like a clear, firm decision, you know what I mean? Oh yeah, this is what I want to do. All right, this is what I'm going to do then. But I don't want you to be feeling no type of way because he already told me that that's what it was. So I'm gonna just carry on with myself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Have them go through my life just myself. You know what I mean? Not with you coming around and all that. You know what I mean? Because I don't want nobody, you know what I mean, coming around me and it's like because they messing up what I got going on because they're coming around and making it. Like nothing because they're making it that way, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
They're manipulating it to be to make me look bad, and then they don't want to be around me, you know what I mean? But it's like if I'm not with them no more, it's like you know what I mean? I want to be able to live my life just regular,
right?
Without anybody coming around me or you know what I mean? Certain people. Like that's not even me. That's somebody else. You know what I mean?
Right.
And they're making it look like if it was me. So they're like having me look bad, but it's really not even me. But everybody sees it because they know that it's because of me. But I didn't know that. You know what I mean?
Okay. So
nobody ever told me on that. Everybody was just told to be like. For me not to know about it, you know what I mean? Like, oh, but I understand now that a lot of stuff is happening, but I didn't know that it was like that, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
In that type of way, but at the same time, that's why I had to go back to make it, to get okay, what's going on, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Just to hear from them and if they're gonna lie to me or they're gonna actually tell me the truth.
So Jmoney, this may sound like a dumb question, but you ever like think this is like how your life would currently be?
You said did I ever think my life would be like this?
Yeah.
Never in my life I ever would have thought that I would be going through this experience. You know what I mean? Being homeless over here in Bakersfield, nobody wants that, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's like something that, you know what I mean? Who would want that? Shit.
All right.
This ain't, it's not Disneyland over here. I'm not in Orange County now. If I was in Orange County, I think I'd be good, you know what I mean? But I'm literally in Bakersfield. One of the worst areas in California, you know what I mean? Literally. You know what I mean? Right here it's corrupt corrupt police right here. It's a lot of stuff that people didn't really know about till I got here, you know what I mean? Because I guess people could see it with me. I don't know. That's what I heard, you know. But I don't know that for a fact. I'm just what people tell me, you know what I mean. But it's hard for me, you know, because it's like a lot of people tell me stuff, but I don't know if it's true or not. So I don't know to believe them till I really know for myself. Till I see it or I get a confirmation from somebody that kind of knows about it, closer to where I'm from, then I'll be able to be like, okay, all right. Then I gotta move and make what's it called? Make it like known that that wasn't me, or that's not what I chose to do. You know what I mean? It was all because of somebody else that manipulated it to be like that. You know what I mean? Because people could do that. They have a lot of power. You know what I mean? Or they know how to do certain things, like manipulate you to thinking a certain way, and then you doing it well, not even knowing about it, that somebody else made it that way. You know what I mean? But it's because somebody else had like a witchcraft on you. You know what I mean? They know how to do it. Like, oh, that person's gonna drop this right here, right now. You know what I mean? Like they could be over there, and then I'd be right here smoking, and then I drop my pipe. Oh shit! I already bought that. You know what I mean? I don't have no money to get another one, but it's because somebody that was around made it happen. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because they be hating. There's people that hate on people like me because they see the potential that person has. So that every time that they see him like happy, they try to, you know, make him drop him back down where he was at. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's how people are out here. You know what I mean?
Unfortunately.
Yeah. It's kind of, in my situation. I mean, it's being done to me. So it's like, you know what I mean? It's like they're being lived like a good person. But it's like I'm really the good one, and they're over there doing certain things that's not right. You know what I mean? That's like I wouldn't do that to them, but they do it to me. You know what I mean? But I could still forgive them. But if I would have did that to them, you know, I don't know what they would have done. You know what I mean?
Gotcha. So Jmoney, last question for you, man. Throughout your lifetime, what's a piece of advice or something that you've learned?
That I learned to not talk too much, you know what I mean? Just sit back and look at everything around you. Don't even if people come around you and they want to talk to you or they're giving you stuff, question that, like, why this person, like, out of nowhere, I need it right now, but why this person just giving it to me? You know what I mean? I learned to think about why this person coming around me. You know what I mean? Let me see. Like, you know, I don't know about them. Question that in your life. If somebody ever comes around and they're just giving you the things that you need in life, question that, because it's that person's around you for a reason. You know what I mean? And it's not a good reason. You know what I mean?
Yep.
They're either doing it to get close to you, so you can trust them, and because they know that you're a good person, that you will fall for the bait, because they're giving you stuff, so, or you're letting them around your loved ones, or you're letting them around closer to, or letting them know a little bit more about you. You know what I mean? So it's like they're in your circle. You know what I mean? For person that's what I learned in my life. That if somebody ever is giving you stuff, question that because it's like they're doing it to so you can like them, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I always question that, and you know, if they're cool and all this, you know, but if fishy stuff start happening, I say just walk away, you know what I mean? Just walk away from them. It ain't worth it. Even if they give you a car or a house, just walk away. It's not worth it at the end of the day. It could even if you don't have nothing, but you're happy, I'd rather be happy than be sad later on.
Yeah.
And be broke later on too. Well, I could have had it today, but tomorrow it could be taken away too, you know what I mean? So I'll just say that, you know what I mean?
All right, thank you, Jmoney.
All right.